So today's video is a video I've been meaning to make for quite a while for you, and this is all about classy fragrances. Fragrance is very special because it can elevate your look or it can bring you down. So the fragrances that I'll be talking about today are worn by women who have the door held for them. They take care of themselves, they don't cuss, they are truly elegant, feminine ladies, and yet they're still sultry and still sexy and very attractive. So if you're interested in finding out what some of these perfumes are, then stay tuned. Also, if you enjoy my content, please make sure to like and subscribe as it really supports my channel. So the first fragrance that I want to talk about is Miss Dior Eau de Parfum from Christian Dior. This one won't be new to you guys. I have talked about this so much on my channel already. This is one of my all-time favorite day scents for women. I think I've mentioned before that if I couldn't decide on a daytime scent, this is my easy go-to. This one just ticks off so many boxes for me. This is sweet, it's feminine, it's elegant, it's a little bit expensive smelling, and it's classy and timeless. Miss Dior has been reformulated many times over the years, but it still remains one of the most elegant and gorgeous daytime fragrances for women. So this is a very sweet, fruity, patchouli, kind of a rose scent. So there's notes of jasmine in here, there's musk, there's rose, there's mandarin orange, and there's also patchouli. So it does have pretty good lasting power. It projects really well. Every time I wear this, you guys, I just feel like I have myself together. As a disclaimer, I do think this is the 2012 version. I'm not 100% certain on that. It could be the 2017, but I have had this one for a couple of years, and I absolutely love this. I cannot recommend it enough for a classy daytime fragrance. The second fragrance that's also very good for daytime, and this is a little bit of a different vibe. This is definitely more of a floral, lighter, soapier vibe. This is Chloe Absolue de Parfum. So I have recently done a video on some of the Chloe fragrances, and to be honest, not all of them are my type of fragrance, but I really like this one because this one has a little bit more of a vanilla skin scent patchouli kind of a vibe, which is not very typical for a lot of the Chloe fragrances. So Chloe fragrances are in and of themselves just so classy. The bottles are classy, the fragrances are timeless, they're very classic. Women have been smelling like Chloe for many years, and for me, it just conjures up images of a very classy, well-kept woman, dressed very well in a really nice floral, ruffly dress. She has really good manners, she takes care of herself. So this one only has 3 notes in it, which is rose, vanilla, and patchouli. It's primarily very much a rose dominant scent, just like many of the other Chloe fragrances. However, this one is different in that once it starts to settle on your skin, it does kind of turn into like a luxury spa soap kind of a scent. So it's very clean, very feminine. It is quite a light perfume. It's very light compared to a lot of fragrances that I have on this list, but other people can definitely pick this up on you. I have had compliments when I was wearing this fragrance. And to me, you can't make a video about classy fragrances without including Chloe fragrances. So that is Chloe Absolue de Parfum. So this next fragrance is something that's a little bit more appropriate for nighttime or date nights. This is an absolutely stunning fragrance, and this is Dolce Gabbana The One. So this is primarily a vanilla fruity floral, but it also has some vetiver and it has some musk in it as well. So it does have kind of an earthy, musky, sexy evening vibe about it. It is a creamy, delicious vanilla floral fragrance. There's nothing like it. I don't think I've smelled anything else quite like this one. But you guys, this is the epitome of evening class. This is my go-to if I have more of a formal occasion where I have to smell, you know, respectable and elevated and elegant and classy, but I still want to smell sexy and feminine. So that is Dolce & Gabbana The One. This next fragrance is in an absolutely stunning bottle. This is a niche fragrance, and this is by AnnieQ Paris, and this is called Tenue de Soirée. The woman who is wearing this is in a very classy evening dress. She's going to some sort of a gala, some sort of a formal occasion. Maybe it's a nice anniversary dinner with her husband. So this is a powdery, sweet, caramel, fruity, gourmand fragrance. This is definitely a very youthful, fruity smelling fragrance. I picture this on a woman in her mid to late 20s, but who is very well kept, takes care of herself, and has the door held open, and her meals are paid for. So this has notes of iris, it has blackcurrant, patchouli, caramel. So it's primarily a very sweet gourmand type of fragrance, but it's very well blended, and it's just incredibly classy, and it smells amazing. Something that I think kind of adds to the class of the fragrance is this really cute little charm that they have on the side. When you hear that charm kind of clanking against the bottle, it's supposed to represent champagne glasses clanking together. So that kind of gives you an idea what this perfume is supposed to be like. And yeah, I really love it. This was a blind buy for me. It is a little bit on the pricier end, but you would not be disappointed. It's an absolutely gorgeous fragrance. So that is Tenue de Soirée by AnnieQ. And we can't talk about classy fragrances without talking about Chanel. So I had quite a few Chanel fragrances I could pick from. In my opinion, most of the Chanel fragrances are very, very classy. But I picked this one because, you guys, this is so classy. It is just incredible. If you've never smelled Chanel Allure, definitely go and see if you can get your hands on a tester bottle or on a sample. This is incredible. I would say it's probably the classiest one that I have in all of the fragrances that I'm showing you today. This is a citrus, fruity, floral fragrance, but it also has quite a bit of depth to it. It has vanilla, it has woody notes, vetiver, it's got lots of flowers, it's got peach, it's got bergamot, it's got jasmine. It's just an incredible, I mean, the notes don't do it justice. When you describe the notes, you're picturing any old run-of-the-mill floral scent, but this has something special about it. This has that Chanel vibe. Like if somebody walks by you in a department store wearing this fragrance, you know they're wearing Chanel. Super, super classy. One of my absolute favorites from all of the Chanel fragrances. This perfume is also kind of special because you can take it from day to night. I could see myself wearing this during the day, going shopping, but it would also very easily transition into nighttime, wearing a really nice little black dress and some heels and a really nice handbag. So this was Chanel's take on kind of a vanilla fragrance. Typically Chanel has a lot of those aldehydic type of scents. They also have a lot of citrusy, fresh, soapy, woody type of fragrances. This one is the most, I would say, like vanilla evening-esque of all of the Chanel fragrances. Definitely a little bit more of a mature scent. I don't think I would have appreciated this at the age of 20 or even 25. I think I would have thought it was like old lady vibes, but it's definitely not old lady. I could see somebody wearing this in their mid-20s, and I could see someone wearing it all the way up into their senior years. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. I highly recommend this if you are looking for a classy fragrance that can take you from day to night. This is workplace appropriate, but this is also date night appropriate. This is your girl. So I highly recommend Allure by Chanel. So you guys, these are just a few of the fragrances that I could think of. There's obviously a lot more on the market that are very classy. This is just some of my top favorite from my current collection. I'd be interested to know what your thoughts are. Do you have any really classy perfumes that you could recommend to me as well? Please let me know your thoughts. I'm really looking forward to reading all of your comments. Also, let me know if you want me to do a video kind of contrasting this one on some of the less classy fragrances that are out there, because I would be happy to do that as well. I can think of lots of them off the top of my head that I could include in that video. So yes, let me know your comments below. I'm looking very forward to hearing from you, and I will talk to you guys all later. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. Head on over and follow me on Instagram if you'd like, because I share a lot of things on there that I don't on YouTube, and I will see you guys all next time.